Hello and welcome once again to Factory Town. Now I let the game run on for a short time just to build up a little bit of yellow coins because I didn't want to wait for ages before putting this down. So we are putting down the mine just here. And we've probably built up a few rocks. No, we haven't. Wow, okay. But this guy is going to mine stone. As you can see, going straight in there, and that will let us build more stone. Which is wonderful. But not going to sit there and baby that for ages doing that. So I'm going to want 4 more farms. I'm also going to want coal, and I'm going to want iron just like this. So that's 2 more there. Anything else? I mean, I might want to do an apple tree farm and a pear tree farm. Or maybe just have one for both for that. Because I really don't use apples and pears very often. I'm not even sure if there's many recipes that use them. Let's take a look. I mean, you got fruit juice. Using any of those things. We've got jam. Requiring sugar and fruit. Yeah, most of it not really needed, so yeah, I think I'll just have one forester providing both apples and pears. So that'll be what? That's 4, so just there. Forester. Now this one I'm just using chutes like that, and I'm going to add a grabber to each. So you're going to grab pears. You're going to grab apples. Okay. Obviously going to need a load more of these. Two, 3, 4 of. Ah, damn you. I went much further than I meant to. I don't want them there either. And one in the middle. May as well. Right. Remove all those because they're extra. Well, we have pear trees available. So, set you to harvest pear trees and apple trees. Set this thing to hold 2 stacks of apple, 2 stacks of pear. Perfect. Now I just need to actually get some apple so that I can start using it. So, you just pick some apples and drop them on that chute. Perfect. Once I've got a couple, I can plant a tree, and after that, it's just, you know, wait a little while, and then I can plant as many trees as I need. So, perfect. And wow, you're already full of stuff. Well, let's fill this place up. Really? Oh wow, I ran out of stone. Haha, nice. Oh well, leave that to build up another stockpile of it. I'll let you deliver one more apple and then thank you for your service, go into retirement. So, let's build a forge just here. So you're going to make mana crystals. I want you to start that research, please. We'll have one person pulling trees up to give you fuel. And I suppose 2 people can grab those crystals and bring them over here. Mostly because I can't actually make wagons because they don't have wheels. I really should deal with that. But never mind. For the moment, it's fine. So that's making mana crystals. Then I need another worker. Grabbing those and taking them to there. Good. Perfect. Getting the research done. So that'll open mana transmission. Okay. I've got so many things to do with mana and crystals and it's going to take a while. I'm not going to be able to get rid of most of this land because my money's going to run out. Although actually I'm getting further than I thought I would. Fair enough. Got it all done. And I'm going to need to raise this as well. That's where my money ran out. Tools. Remove that, thank you. Yeah, they're good. So I think this will be the iron ore spot, considering. So that wants to go, what, 4 away? Yep. So just there. And I need another 2,000 coins. I'm going to need to set this to only mine iron ore. Oh, that's full once again. Stone. Out of stone. Damn it. Oh, 200 doesn't really last you long, does it? Also, some of these are very close to having nothing left in them. So we're already getting to a point where we're going to have to remove them and then rebuild them. Still, I knew that would happen. Kinda need to work on my bread. I thought 2 massive fields of it would be enough. Evidently not. Am I going to need 4 fields of wheat just to keep my bread production up? Because we don't actually have any bread stored here, I don't believe. It's automatically being sold the second it arrives. So maybe I should double up. Make it a little quicker. And there's nothing stopping me doing as such. I might shift it up to this area though. Instead, move my generator. I said before I do want to clean these areas up a bit because they are a bit, well, spaghetti. Like, look at that. That's just so complicated and ridiculous. I'm trying to look at it and see how I would actually rebuild it. I'm not entirely sure. Because, I mean, I could put, what, 4 fields here for it. That would be removing a lot of stone and iron ore, but now I've got these sort of set up, it doesn't matter as much. Oh yeah, look, you can see these tiny little resource piles are empty. That's awesome. Now, can I place right on top of those? No. Damn you. So, I've got to remove these resources to then build new ones. Which is slightly manual and slightly annoying, but yeah. I mean, I can understand it shouldn't be as easy to put stone there as it is to put trees there. Because, you know, trees naturally grow. Stone, not so much. But it's still a bit of a pain. And let's plant some apple trees. Perfect. So there we go. We've got half a field of apple trees, half a field of pear trees. Not that we really need them at the moment, but again, it's so that if I need to build them again in the future, they're easier to build because I know I've got a stockpile full of them. That's what this is for. To make sure I have a stockpile ready. It's not for me to actually use these materials, it's just to make sure that I've got them ready and able to use. So, how do I do this to make it better? I can always just move it to a different area. But that would be just as complicated, really, wouldn't it? So yeah, I mean, it may as well go just there then. Ooh, something else that I want to do, very quickly. Just set up a warehouse there, with you grabbing carrots. And are there any potatoes? There's potatoes. Same thing. You grab those potatoes. And any tomatoes. Anywhere? Tomatoes, maybe? There's more carrots. More potato. Ah, tomatoes. Perfect. Because I'm going to need some of those stored so I can actually start the farms over here for carrots, potatoes and tomatoes. I also need sugar. Where do you get sugar from? So sugar should just be planted somewhere? Have I just been blind and never seen it? Or is it only in certain areas? Grain. I don't even know what I'm looking for. I'm just looking for sugar. Which would be right there. Oh my god. Right. You grab sugar. Perfect. I mean, I was tempted to half and half these all the fields that I'd already built. But yeah, at this point, nah. I'll leave them as they are. We have enough money to build another mine. So you only want to mine iron ore. That'll mine these out, and then I can just build the iron ore with it. In fact, I do have some iron ore already stored elsewhere, so... Oh wow, we've already run out of iron ore. But, oh wow, that gives us more. So it won't be as bad doing the iron ore as it is doing the stone. Because the iron ore gives us stacks of 50. And it still only uses 10 to begin, so that's not bad. Much quicker making those than it was the stone then. Right, so I do want to just remove all of those. Which is a shame. I mean, I could... It doesn't have to be fields here. I could have the coal ore there. Yeah, I think I'll do that. And out of money again. Oh well. Yeah, I'll have to take some of this out. Just those ones there, I think, are the only ones outside of the range that I want them to have. If I build a farm there, for example. So those 3 lines I need to remove. Okay, done. But yeah, there's nothing that stops me having a, farm on this side and a mine on that side. We've already got them separated by foresters, so it doesn't make much difference. Once again, we can fill all this in. And And we're out of iron once again. Typical. And I could do half coal, half iron, but I kind of want them to have their own fields. The apple and the pears I just don't think we're going to use very often, which is why I don't mind them having, you know, shared storage. But I think we're going to use coal and iron and stone a lot more, so yeah. Now this does require yellow coins to mine out. Iron requires red coins though, so that's good. It's, you know, finding a use for them. And we have a lot of them. Wow. I wish I could use red coins to, like, convert into yellow coins to spend on terraforming and stuff. That would be awesome. Considering how much I am spending. No. Yeah, and we run out again. Oh well, never mind. I'm just happy that everything seems to be running well. You're at 60%? Just about. There you go. So you're close. Very soon I can start actually building newer things. I do want to get a railway sorted. We do have the rail tiles there, so I've got to work out where and how that's going. I know that I want... I suppose I could actually put some of it down now. Paths, rails. I want rails running around here. Like this. And then out of the city limits. And what that does is it automatically put a... yeah, we don't need that one. It automatically put a rail stop wherever one of these buildings are. So it will automatically drop whatever can go into these automatically. Should we get one doing bread just to show what it does? Yeah, you know what? May as well. Might be a little redundant, but I want you guys to see what the trains and stuff are like in this game. So... that used 30 rails. That's not too bad. Well, 25 because I've got 5 stored in there now. But let's get a couple of minecarts. I think 4 will do. So you can actually set these to have an item filter so that they'll only pick up the thing that you want. So in this case, we're going to have an item filter for bread. And it is stored, it just doesn't show up while you're still clicked on it for some reason. So even though it says item filter none, bread is set in it. Bread. Now to make sure these actually start moving, you just need to push R on them once. And if they're facing the wrong way, hitting R sends them in the opposite direction. Now just like the minecarts, or the wagons, or you know, anything else, if 2 of them hit each other, they'll just stop moving and wait. So you have to make sure it's a one-way system. But look at that. Now each of these can carry 20, which is quite decent actually. Tell you what, let's separate them all a little. And as you can see, as soon as the minecart passed that, it dropped all of its bread off. So they'll grab whatever's available sitting there and take it to the shop. Perfect. And so what I want is the edge of this radius, or the furthest one that it is. The edge of that sort of radius, that's where this line will stop at, or go straight until. So if we have, both of those showing up. So the edge of these grain mills I want as a straight line, and then that will branch off to all the places to collect the goods that it will be delivering to these 4 shops. Do I even need the second apothecary at this point? I mean, I am delivering all the ointments and things to that one, so yeah, I suppose I'll leave it there for now. But yeah, awesome. So now you guys can see roughly what we're planning with the city. Talking about the city, do I want to store some of those mana crystals so that I can upgrade my base? That's probably a good idea. Wow, we've got max workers. So yeah, it's definitely going to be a good idea to get some workers for this. Okay, grab 2 of them. Take those mana crystals and store them in the base. The other good thing about the minecarts is they don't require workers, as you can see. So the wagons do, but these don't. So it really takes a load off. Getting rid of all your wagons and workers running around. It can be quite a good idea to have a railway so that you can have, more workers inside the buildings producing stuff instead. But that's just an extra bonus in my opinion. I just wanted to use the wagon or the minecarts because, train tracks and I love trains. Let's put as many of these down as I can. Wow, that's as many as I can, huh? Fair enough. What about coal? Oh, actually, we can now place another mine. And you are going to get coal only. Perfect. Now I'm sure I'm storing coal as well. So I wonder how much this will place down. Okay, 30 to 40. That's not too bad. It requires red coins as well, so... Well, I almost sort of sealed it in. There we go. I've got to do these when I can, because obviously one full warehouse does not equal one full field, so I should be able to get that row with one full field, so yeah. Lovely. But yeah, I'll continue building this out next episode. Hopefully I'll get some fields going. Will I need any more crystals at this rate? I could probably just delete those and work off... Oh, damn you. You know what? You just be deleted. I'll just have one of them doing it, because otherwise that might get stuck again, and I don't want to build a second bridge. Because all of that I want to make disappear sooner or later anyway, so yeah. But I think that's where we're going to leave the episode. So we continue to store some resources for use elsewhere later. And we've also got potatoes and tomatoes and everything else that I want being put in a warehouse ready for me to make the fields for them. But hopefully you have enjoyed this episode. If you have, please like, comment and subscribe. And I shall see you next time.